One of the trends we hear a lot about is the empowerment of the electrical energy consumer. As distributed power generation and energy efficiency measures become more accessible to the end energy consumer, we should see a shift in the balance of power from the big bad utility to Joe energy user. But that only really works if Joe energy user actually cares about his energy use, and unfortunately most market research indicates that he really doesn't. So for this reason, the vast majority of energy efficiency initiatives over the last decade really have sought to circumvent or bypass the energy consumer. Take the Nest Learning Thermostat, for example, one of the most visibly successful recent energy efficiency products. And one of the things that makes the Nest so eminently adoptable is that it bypasses the user. It factors them out of the equation. You set it and forget it, and it just kind of efficiency on its own. So bypassing the energy consumer has been a necessary tactic, adoption of energy efficiency products and services, but as long as we're ignoring the human being at the center of the energy consumption, we're really leaving energy savings on the table. And a great example of this is the Toyota Prius. The most significant fuel economy gain that the Prius made over kind of conventional cars didn't come from the hundreds of millions of dollars of R&D that Toyota invested in creating an entirely new car platform. It came simply from installing a gauge on the dashboard that gave the driver real-time feedback of how many miles per gallon he was using at that moment. By just simply adding that gauge, Toyota gained 16% increase in fuel economy. So by going beyond the technology to engage the person, not only do we see significant energy savings, but often these are the energy savings that require the least amount of investment up front. And if you do it right, you can also create a captive audience that can be quite valuable to marketers or other organizations. So we believe, our hypothesis is that over the next 10 years, many of the innovations we'll see in the energy space won't be so focused on the technology itself, but will really be focused on how to use the technology to engage carbon-based life forms. Now, so that's what the auto industry is already doing. You may be aware of a company called O-Power in the Washington, D.C. area that's engaging residential kind of home energy users. My startup, Smart Office Energy Solutions, is targeted at a slightly different segment in the built environment, and one that consumes more than 3 times as much energy per square foot as homes. And that's offices. Offices waste an obscene amount of energy, 50 to 70% according to most studies. And it's a big problem, costing office owners and tenants more than $200 billion with a B dollars each year. So Smart Office Energy Solutions is eradicating office energy waste by engaging the people inside the office building. We can really accurately calculate the power consumption of individual employees, which we provide to them in real-time feedback, and then we engage those employees in an ongoing competition for better energy behaviors. And the end result is really compelling. Our customers are saving more than 20% on their office energy bill, and we're aggregating huge amounts of demand response for them as well. We do it non-invasively, extremely economically, and it's something where although we're very early stage, we've already generated a significant amount of traction. So while we do believe in this shift in the balance of power, the empowerment of the energy consumer, we don't believe that it will be led or driven by the utility. We really believe in the power of the people.